Not be news again, say the matter of house when it fall. Say house fall or house no fall. Just on Wednesday here, now we see I'm say 1 7-story building, a fall for Banana Island for Lagos. Waiting be the possible cause of this kind of thing. Waiting they lead to building collapse. All this now some of the matter that when BC want to look now. We get somebody when BC yes, say we know what thing they do when it comes to building matter. We expect some other person to join us since, but we know the person that because they bring this interview a little late. We get our brother and friend, the immediate past chairman for Nigerian Institute of Building for Edo State, my name be Gabriel Omo. Builder Gabriel Omoyi. I greet you.
Good morning, sir.
I greet you.
Nice meeting you again.
I greet you. I greet you. You know, so you get we know to go school like we only speak big grammar here. Okay. We go bring a con down. May I ask you, my brother? You see the Banana Island building, 7-story building. It just collapsed like that. What do you feel say be the cause of this kind of building collapse? Building when we say don't build reach 7-story.
Thank you so much. But just for a second, before I speak, I want to just give a glowing tribute to late engineer Jonathan Ekodjai.
Jonathan?
I want to say condolence message to the family.
When that one happened?
On the departure of a renowned engineer in Edo State, a gentleman by call. Engineer Jonathan Ekodjai passed away a few weeks ago, precisely 30th of March.
I'm not shocked. Now you can't give me
the gentle soul of the gentleman engineer Jonathan Ekodjai rest in peace.
Oh,
yeah, we.
You know what in there? One of my former colleagues yesterday called me.
Yes, sir.
I Bojo warrior. In the house of Jonathan, to make a guy in number say he won't call him, he won't interview him for something. Now I say okay, now I send that the number just yesterday here. Anyway, make we face the matter and so like if they come, if they go, we will continue from there.
You go still call them by the grace of God.
No, I say more face
the matter. After now, but going forward, you know, for this country, they like to they see issue, they talk, but no action. In this country, talk is cheap. The law they, but nobody they follow. Now, what did they cause building collapse? There are a lot of factors. A lot of factors. One, if you see this country where we did so, everybody go school, go learn what you want to do. But when we go reach for the practical side, will they follow? Nigeria get law to check everybody where they involve in everything where they do. If you be lawyer, you go read law, you go law school, and you become a lawyer. If you be doctor, you go medical college, and you go become doctor. Also, if you want to be an engineer, you go university or polytechnic, and you become an engineer. If you want also be a builder, it's the same 5 years. Everybody get in own area. As I dey talk to you, so me when they talk to you, I be builder, I be engineer, and I also read QS for University of Lagos.
No, quantity survey.
Yes, 3 in 1. So when I dey see people they talk, I dey laugh for Gasado because why? You go see a building, just down-rise building. The citizens also are not aware. And because of this, if you go carry lawyer, may go do the work of doctor, what will go happen to patients?
So like this one, we talk about that because we don't they talk about because the way they build and like a foundation they build.
No, I
like a high-rise building. That BC want to
yes.
no just build the foundation, small foundation, this now small building. Now BC want to put. Just tell us what do you feel would be the possible cause for this kind of thing?
Yes, you see, what cause?
Or what do you feel they cause them because they do investigation.
Yes, but the problem of this Banana Island, now problem of site management.
Okay.
It's a problem of site management. If you look at the picture very well, you go see say yes. But if you look at the damn picture very well, one concrete missile truck enter the compound, and you know say for building like this, that high-rise building, it get pillars wey hold am, and the moment the truck enter and it hit one of the pillar, the building go collapse because of deflection already take place. So what is the problem, really the problem of building collapse for our society, Oga? Now the right professional. The right professional.
So that people, that vehicle, no get any, that you know get a business inside that place.
Yes.
Or if you get business, they're supposed to drive and enter gently, make it no hit the.
There's supposed to be somebody that controls the activities of the site. That's why I tell you in site management.
Okay. More look this other one now. The Lagos state government, some of the agencies don't come and say, even that bid, they don't get permission, they don't get permits to build them there and everything. The question then be say, where bodies come dey, where they don't build them from ground floor to first story 1, story 2, story 3, story 4, story 5, story 6, story 7. Where they come dey when we say house like that don't get permit, they build and reach where we say reach for there.
First of all, when they say you not get permit, the court not there to stop them. No injunction. Even when they serve them, say, not continue to build. Where is their injunction? To say, okay, this building don't go forward. But we dey see court cases now. The regulatory body now out of the federal parliament.
Okay.
Now federal legislators now pass the law to give all regulatory body their power. I tell you now one thing for here one day. Say the reason why you know if you prosecute anybody when building collapse. Now the act where establishes of this regulatory body. Now you want to prosecute. You now you be broadcaster. Me not be broadcaster, I be builder. The law of broadcasting, the things that they prosecute me, na lie. So if Lagos state government is coming to tell us that the building don't reach that high rise and they not get permit, what did they do? Where are the officers?
You know, say for where we do for this our culture now, we get people that when we say strong past institution. And you say Banana Island, now please when we say some of the wealthiest Nigerians and they now be say they stay. And for our country now, if you get weight, you don't get power. And when you don't get power, you don't go for enter there. Even we, when we say we be journalists, they don't even allow us enter that place. More we say yes, we go see what we say they happen. So that kind of thing, if you do when we say if you prevent them, is it that when somebody they build, that person can also get power past government, and government know if you talk to the person again?
August, I don't go agree with you now.
Okay.
There's nobody that is more powerful than the law. There's nobody.
But they hear some people do something, they say go to.
No, now the ignorance of the society. It's the ignorance of the society. Now what person not know, now they say I be power. No
but
power
how
for
government go to say they don't give somebody permission, they don't give a permit, the person go build like that, reach up.
Okay. Now even when they come talk, say they not give anybody permit. I just tell you just that. Is it possible? They not get people where they control. They get LAPSCA where they control. Building Development Agency, they get. Wait till they show us the document where they totally right, give them say, we could stop this job, say no approval. See, my brother, the problem we are facing is both government and the citizen.
But when they get some houses when they go right, they'll say stop building. Then later they'll continue again to build that same house. We don't sit down, they'll take rights until put. You know, understand? After some time, that house, they'll constantly complete the building. What did they call? How will we take related one?
If they write, first of all,
building.
They get database for approved building. If they get, immediately they reach that area, they suppose not say that building, either the plan, then that construction or not. But most of the time, if they don't write with that red pen, if they go back to the office, they'll come discover, say, the building himself, they don't already get approved plan.
Okay.
But the law is there, sir. If you go there and the building not get plan, and you know say it gets the effect, you not get permit to do it, you get the right to take this person after 21 days notice to court.
Okay.
So the question is, if you take one person now go court, the court final, another person go court, how do you correct the society? Not be by law.
Not by law.
So all this all they talk is, okay, since we dey hear building collapse or gasado, how many people do say they don't go for building collapse? Can you all do it in abroad? If you dey okay now, the people who involved for that building, where their names? They not get people who they work for that building, the engineer, the builder, the structural engineer, the builder, even the architect that is servicing. They don't get their name. Why they not go display? Ogasado, if you go any construction site, the people who involved for that construction site and their qualification who they be, they put out for signboard. Somebody must be held liable for any action where they take place. But yeah, when they do things, if you now come, you will have to tell the truth today. If you also tomorrow become the commissioner, now my brother, you go to talk. Now my brother want to read this country. The problem of this country, one na leader, two na me and you will be follower. Okay, you know say for building control or building development, now the function of the builder. You go say make a estate value a come. What do you want to do?
Okay, but one other thing they won't pursue the look. Now this can be the issue or the area of the building material, what BC would they use. You don't already tell me now, because whenever they investigate that matter, now what we don't hear, say because one vehicle entered that place, when BC is supposed to do it, it hit one of the pillars, now gave rise to all of this. And okay, no problem. But other things when BC would they see, they talk about the quality of materials that they use for building. You know, if you say that one, if you make the building defective, if you make them say no work where the way it's supposed to be.
Well, if you talk about the quality of material, I hope you hear say organization do this country where government give power, make the check standard. So they call a Standard Organization of Nigeria. Not be only to check my cloth and your cloth too. Go reach granite, where they use for road, not part of their job. Okay. Go reach this road. Standard organization suppose they move from all this rough shop, even to the manufacturer, to they check whether everything that they produce for us, whether are the same.
Because I remember when I grow that time, when I see old before, you go see 12 mm rod. You go no. Say this is 12 mm. You know? But this day now, whether my eye know the gauge and well or so, because I still remember what I see that time compared to what I see now. Even 60 mm when we say I see now, the rod don't be as they be before. You know understand? I can't they wonder. They don't feel they gauge them again. They don't know what they do. So that when you go buy rods, some people say, hey, this is not Lagos rod, this is not Benin rod, this is not this thing. So what is the difference between that kind of rods?
The difference are just to ensure standard.
Okay.
Like at their project, what they do now, what I do for somebody. That project, they go bring road. I get my caliper, I check, I tell the man, say, he not rich. He say, make I use them. Now I tell people, say, make it sign against advice.
Okay.
Anything will happen to the building. I don't get it now your own. But he reach one stage, I tell the man, say, I cannot continue. This is what I want. You know, most of the time, because of the poverty of the society, people want money to feed their family. Then they accept anything. But in terms of material control, standard organization dey. Anything where you dey manufacture, where you dey bring in, standard organization suppose check. And when they check, they go make sure say wetin dey the society wey they buy actually na the correct thing. Standard Organization of Nigeria go reach ordinary your shoe, they're supposed to check, because that they ensure say wetin Nigerians they consume, wetin Nigerians they use is substandard. But you know the problem, as you felt tell just now.
You never tell me.
You never know the problem. The problem na me and you now.
Okay.
Na me and you. Who be the DJ of Standard Organization? Not be now Igbo, not be Nigeria. Who be the workers? Not be Nigeria. Who be the people who see the manufacture, where they manufacture for this? Not be Nigerians. Even when you say this factory now Igbo get am, can you live here, Ogasado, make you go Britain, then you go tell them say that what you want to do for Britain with that? It's not possible. So if we want to actually make sure say building not the collapse, every Nigerians must speak the truth. From our president, from the legislator, where they don't give us the law, to the least person. We must ensure, even to our ministry, that they give assignments to people who are not even qualified to do the job. That is why when you see lawyers, they call themselves learned people. Don't be by story, because you know why? They don't create and say, if you not read law, you not be lawyer. You know if you come into law practice.
No, so only they go school.
Good. Now, since you grow, Ogasado, you don't see say non-lawyer don't go Ministry of Justice, go be commissioner.
I never see.
Good. But for worse, you never see lawyer can be.
Different for the be.
Good. So one of the issue now government to stand by their regulation.
Okay, they go put round, according to that one, go to say put round peg in round hole.
Good.
Or put square peg in square hole.
Yes.
And the rest. But make we look this other matter when they say yes, they consign the area.
Okay.
I want to make I take you go back.
Okay, sir.
Banana Island, now a place where we say only big men, so big men they stay for that place. They say if you enter that place, now every 1 hour, now the pass they give you until they check, now they last. If they give you that pass to enter the place, after 1 hour,
don't expire.
You don't expire.
It's an eyebrow area.
You understand? Very eyebrow area. Maybe for everybody. You don't understand? Maybe for people like Musa Seidu. You don't understand? So they go put and say, see the carpet will be say, if you want to enter, Musa, you must get your pass. And that pass, and 1 hour now, be say, it go last. You know, all these kind of people, when you say they live for that place, because they get power, because they get money, they don't allow people to do anything. Anyhow we want to do them, make we do them. Sote, even journalists them, My brother, when we say, I don't really make reference to Musa Saidu. Now, journalists, he colleagues them, with my colleague them. All of us will go there, say, we want to go see what it is. Because of their power, they say they're not going to allow anybody enter that kind of a place. And that kind of place that is there for our country, Nigeria, that somebody know if he enter that place to do his own work. Because of one thing or the other, we say some people, they hide. Person if you do your work. And don't forget, just now, you tell me just and say, it's so although they see building collapse for this country, we never see one person when we say they prosecute. And people do when we say they for office. How we go to address all of these issues then? To make sure, say, we not go back tomorrow to say, one building when they build, it collapse. I
hope you know, say, even within this week, not be only Banana Island.
No, this one not be the one we say you can't pronounce.
But another one collapse for Kwarana.
And we hear that.
And we don't hear about this collapse. But you see, the truth of the matter be say, Ogasado, there's no place that is not enterable. What they want to make you understand is say, maybe as the building collapse, maybe it's still collapsing, not stage by stage, because it's a high-rise building. For now, the environment may not be safe for anybody to come in. May not go to kill more people. Because
they say never kill anybody.
Good. No, definitely. There's no way one person never died for that place.
What they tell us? They say they never nobody does. That's some people this side they rescue all the seven. Only one person I get serious injury, they take care of the people. Maybe we'll play the report for you now. They take care of the people then there. Now one person I get serious injury, they rush and go hospital. So the person itself is even recovery fastly that they even thought of.
Ogasado, say the problem of building. Now people will do understand the kilo. If builder made mistake, he go keep builder. But if doctor made mistake, he go keep patient. He also be so.
Well, remember one builder when died that time, and when they built that central hospital for Sapler Road now.
Yes, I remember. But if you also see, now the same problem will come up.
So that the
crane also now cause that problem.
Okay.
The crane, as a one load, it loads wrongly. Now it cause that problem.
Site management.
Yes, site management. The problem of this Banana Island, from what I don't see. And from investigation, what they do now, site management. When you talk, construction management separate from site management too. Because when you manage sites, there are a lot of activities. When you say health, safety, and environment, say all those things has to do with the surrounding. Everything about the site should be planned according to the layout. Where the truck would they go, where this one go there, where that one go there. But when there is no control, anything where you do, when there is no control, error is bound to come.
Of course.
So, definitely, from what I don't observe since, I see when the truck pass from the picture where I see before I even they come here just now.
Okay.
So, it shows say, now the truck, maybe I pull part of the, columns where hold the building.
Or the copula.
Oh, the copula. Okay, don't mess.
The only color one I know is where the rest of people book color.
I don't say pillar now for layman.
That the one will not be pillar.
For construction now pillar and beam, now we know.
Okay. Column and beam.
Column and beam.
Okay.
Column now they stand beam, now they cross it up.
Okay.
So that be the issue. So if column, just like the leg of a man, if you clear on, the man go further.
Of course.
And so it be. So if really the picture not true, it shows say now that concrete missile. Now it deflect some of the, now it jam some of the pillar where hold the building. Where the building come down. That is purely site management problem.
Okay, you get one thing when we see say with the look. If you see the house, I want me to show the picture again of the house. As a BC say they fall. More just take our mind. My brother, when you play that picture again, more just say, you see that they fall. So you see where it day.
Yeah.
Build is there around us. So.
Yes.
It is so. Build is there around us. So if they do anything, we do what they call. People they do environment, they say environmental impact assessment.
Yes.
They do an AIA and the rest, that kind of thing. Those buildings when they are around them now, are those buildings when they're very close to when you check the proximity, the distance between them, are those buildings still safe enough for people to stay?
Yes. Building on its own are independent products now.
But we say yes when you shake like that, and if you shake the other buildings when they're around
no, now collapse they collapse. Now collapse they collapse.
So that weight don't affect the building when they for this thing.
No,
because we don't see building when we say it collapse down, like this. Because I say the other building when they there now, if I say it can't get crack,
yes,
it can't get under this thing.
Yes.
So it can't go get impact on those ones. So what will be the guarantee? I say the houses when we say they for that location or that area when we say they close to that place, when we say that have for collapse. What will be the guarantee? And I say those houses are still good enough for people to dwell in.
Well, as a building they collapse. If the building not get enough space, within the premises. Yes, as they collapse, if you meet other buildings way near now, definitely those buildings are no longer safe.
Okay, if you touch and say, would they say
because no, if you not touch them, no problem. If you not touch them, no problem. And you know, for high-rise building, what you could understand is that if na frame structure, what you must check for high-rise building, now to check for the column and the beam.
Okay.
Not be the block work, not be the block. Even if you like the block, it's here. As far as the column and the beam not get effect, no wahala.
Okay, but somebody talk and say this hollow block when we say they use some can't be doing we say they did.
Yeah.
When you put the hollow block to build them. So they say to make this more concretized, make it stronger way. They put
weak concrete
inside the hollow, inside the hole and we say this side. You know say they put her. But when they see some people down, whether a builders or call them also architect or the people when we say they build the construction people. They will come put this sack, this bag of cement, put it inside, take cement to cover the front. You, as the owner of the building, you go feel say, yes, say they put concrete to cover them as agreed. All this kind of shortcut I want to say with the court. You know they affect this thing because like I say the corruption now, it's there for almost everywhere because it's another art of corruption. It's there for almost everywhere. The man when be say there for office, he will not give when Wahala don't boss, he say we will not give permission. The man when be say, yes, say the builder, when I come, you give me money now, I give you money as a builder, help me builder. How much you go take me to do this thing? Or you say if you want to do it like this, you say you go put all this concrete, the hollow block when you concretize and put cover those holes to make them strong the more. How much it go be? 20,000 naira go complete the work. Take 20,000 naira. Me, I don't know anything. I will come out and go my house. Maybe something called the happen one day. You come see one place and say, see the first defect day. You know, if you say, yes, say all of us, insincerity, corruption, and other kind of thing, if it still lead to the substandard nature of our buildings.
Make I tell you something. If I tell you so, I be builder. That title, now federal government get them.
Okay.
Now because they say I get the qualification, may I tell read the book. Now it make me become builder. So that license now government get them. So if you give me your, not be say you see bricklayer, they call them builder, not be builder. If federal government give me license, say
and they talk about people that won't get.
No, I want to make you understand.
They get license, current day, NSC day, so, builder day, and the rest of them.
They want to tell you now.
Get that license.
You will engage me. You get the right to carry me go court.
Okay.
When you go carry me go court, go tell court, I court say this man I engage and say because na builder. Make court prosecute me according to the Builders Act. You see if you not put me for sale. But now you don't know your rights. Me, I go to look you. So one of the things where you dey talk so now is that if you say you be current, you don't renew your license.
Okay.
If your license expire December 31st, you never renew it. You are not, as at that time, you not be current.
So even if you say you be builder.
If you are say be builder, my license as they talk to you so expire on the 31st. I get license as I dey here. Now government get license. So if I not renew now, as I they talk to you, I not renew. I not be builder.
Okay, even if you renew your license and the rest of that. A disaster will not happen now. A disaster could be waiting to happen.
Yes.
You know understand? Because
yes.
the artists, because what a person don't do yesterday, the disaster feel they wait to happen because of one thing. Your license don't make you. Yeah, your license should say you sabi the work. You understand?
Yes.
Your license don't talk say you know they corrupt or they corrupt. You know the work. You feel know now you go see know how to cut corners for the work.
But
when we say person like me or person like Musa Shaidu, when we say give you money to build the house for her, you don't know the work. You just say, I see you say yes, say you get license at the rest, build that for me. And at the end of the day, something can happen to the house.
Yes, if you're not dissatisfied, that they tell you. See, you engage me, I can't give you quality. Quality production. Make I can't do and make it they standard for you. And at the time I finish you're not there very okay. You go seek redress. But in going forward, not be that title now actually matter. Not be that title that actually matter. But what I make you understand for that title, say if you see somebody who poor engineer, carry and go court if he do poor job for you. Okay. Make consent and go jail. Look at earthquake don't happen for Turkey. Those who are involved in those buildings, they not prosecute them, they prosecute them. You understand me so? What they want make you understand is say, you know, when you they refer to say they'll put concrete for inside hollow block. Why you they use hollow block? In a normal issue, you don't say everywhere hot. You don't do that. You see that hole away inside that hollow block. What did they do? It they help you. You never ask why would they? If you see building now, if they give you building plan, you go say they go draw that four corner cross. They'll say nothing, eastern, southern, and western. You don't know the meaning. If you don't know the meaning now, people don't know. People they complain of cancer. You don't say building if you give cancer.
You never tell me, I never know.
Good. People they complain of high blood pressure. You don't say building if you give high blood pressure. You never enter inside your house. You go say this house, this is too hot.
Now
you never ask the question why.
I look at that sun and hit the wall.
Good. You see, at times now when you see this commissioner of fiscal planning or it's okay Omo, they ensure certain things. People they say, oh, it's too wicked, too wicked. These are some of the things they are now checking. And the things they check. Most of the sickness where we they get now our house is the cause.
Okay, going forward now, because time not be our friend again.
Yes.
Time to they wait for, not ever they wait for you.
Yeah, I believe you.
Like they talk all the time. What will we go do now? Just tell me 1, 2, 3, or 4 things that when BC say go fit help us to fight against this collapse of buildings. So BC with the scene now. Banana Island, Kwara State, and then when the one will be say yes, come and now we see you. Others will be say it happen when BC we don't even know of.
Yes, you see, one, government have to make sure say building code is put into law in all states and domicile in all states, and federal government will make sure say they enforce them.
Okay.
Then two, every state government should set up a development control office to they check the activities. You know, like I tell you one day when I come here, I tell you say building not they collapse for paper. Now for site they collapse. I tell you now.
Yeah.
You know when people they say building not they collapse. So government they check design. They not they check the construction. Okay. That be what you talk just now. I tell you say na so it be, but na so I don't am.
Okay.
Two, government go make sure say the act of the parliament. The act of the parliament when they established in 2004 by the Senate and House of Rep, make them implement and make everybody know their various role, so that anything will happen, somebody should be held liable for any action wey take place.
And 4, when go be the final one, and be say people they won't be say it's good this work when they give. Mean they use their mind to do it. Mean they stop the cut corners and the rest.
No, you can also talk to the citizen.
Yeah,
the citizen.
We
have to do a lot of citizen awareness.
And now they see it talk. So all this one go see they among builder Gabriel Omoyi, the eminent past chairman of Nigeria Institute of Building. Thank you so much when you show here.
Okay, thank you for inviting me.
Next time when we call you, you will call here because we need to enlighten ourselves. Maybe we know. But once when I go beg now, after talking here, I go talk them again. When or not for I come here the other day, I will tell them too. I go beg now. Make una liaise with other bodies. More than me, Standards Organization of Nigeria. Let's start from there. That all these kind of substandard materials when they use for buildings so that they will remove them. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you also.
Thank you. We'll take a small break now. We'll come back continue for where BC will stop. No going anywhere. The name of the program, Good Morning from Benin, and they reach you from Independent Television. Stay with us.